I'm Sarah and welcome to Listenable, the corner of BookTube where we talk all things accessible reading. For today's video, we're going to do my end of year book haul. Now, a lot of these have come in because it was my birthday at the end of last week, so there are quite a few books here, probably more than normal, but let's curl up with a cup of tea and crack on with today's video. Before we get into the books, I thought I'd better introduce you to my assistant, and this is George. And George is one of 3 of my pussycats, but because the blanket's out, he thought he'd come and sit with me today and be the star of the video. So let's get on with today's books. First up, we've got Wild Love and Wild Side by Elsie Silver. Now, I actually managed to pick these up at my local supermarket because they've got one of those charity book swap tables. So I thought, I haven't read them. I've heard amazing things about Elsie Silver's romance books, and I do occasionally enjoy picking up a romance, so I thought we might as well give them a go. Now, I'll just read the back of Wild Love because it's the first one in the series, and it seems to be based on Ford Grant, a billionaire who's about to escape to a small town called Rose Hill, and I guess there he's going to meet a young woman, Rosie, who's come back to town, and I guess there'll be a romance from there, and probably that she doesn't know he's a millionaire or a billionaire. So I'm really excited to read these because I have heard really good things about them, and as they were like £1 each, I thought I couldn't leave them there because it's not very often you find a really good book on those book swap tables. Next up, I picked up Brigands and Bread Knives by Travis Baldree, one of my must-read books for this year, and I got the special edition from Waterstones, so it has got those beautiful sprayed edges, and it is a signed edition, so I was really lucky to get that. It's also got some gorgeous artwork on the inside of the cover, so I'm really impressed with this one. The only problem is, wasn't impressed when I read it, so I picked it up pretty much as soon as it released, and I read it on Audible. And obviously it's narrated by Travis Baldree, and I love his voice, and I normally love his books, but no, this one wasn't quite for me, so I was a little bit disappointed by it. Maybe when I reread it I'll enjoy it more. That was certainly the case with Bookshops and Bone Dust. The second time I thought it really clicked much more than the first, so maybe this is just the same. Next up is Falling Stars by Imani Enu, and this is the sequel to Heavenly Bodies. Now again, I managed to pick up a Waterstones signed special edition, and it's got these stunning sprayed edges, and it's got some beautiful end pages. The gold foiling inside this one is really nice, and it's even gold foiled on the inside on the hardback cover. So it's a beautiful edition of a book. Now, I picked up Heavenly Bodies in my November reads, so if you want to go and find out what my thoughts were on the audiobook for that, go and watch that video. I'll pop a link down below. And for this one, I've already read it in my December reads, so I hope you'll watch that video when it comes out too. And now we've got The Bookshop Below by Georgia Summers. Now this is one of my anticipated end of year releases, and I was really excited to pick this one up. Again, it's got some beautiful sprayed edges. I think I quite like a special edition book. Definitely be something I enjoy collecting. So it's a stunning copy. Not so much detailed in this one. Unfortunately, no beautiful inside covers or hardcover, but that doesn't matter. This looks like a really exciting book. And the summary for this one is, if you want a story that will change your life, Kyron's Bookshop is where you go. And for those lucky to grace its doors, it's a glimpse into a world of deadly bargains and powerful magical books. And then this one follows Cassandra Fairfax, and she knows that the bookshop always needs an owner. So when the previous owner dies, she decides she's going to take over the bookshop, and the story goes from there. Now, I haven't picked this one up, and hopefully I'll pick it up before the end of the year because I can't wait to get it stuck in. Next up, we've got The Strength of the Few by James Islington, and this is the sequel book to The Will of the Many, and it's a bit of a beast, to be fair. It's huge, and I'm really excited to pick it up. I haven't actually picked up The Will of the Many yet either. I know it's dark academia. I know it's got Red Rising vibes in that his whole family's been killed. He's going to go undercover to bring down the hierarchy from the inside. And I know that the first book has an epic twist at the end of it. So I'm really excited to pick these up together. Although, looking at some of the reviews that I've seen for this second book online, I think this also ends up having a massive cliffhanger. So I'm a bit scared to read it unless I've got a date for that third book in the series, because I don't want to be left for a long time. Really excited to find out what happens next. That's torture. Next up, we've got Phantasma and Enchantra by Kylie Smith, and these are the Fairy Loot editions, so they are absolutely stunning. The sprayed edges on Phantasma are beautiful. It's a beautiful red cover, and the artwork inside, as always, is stunning. And I think the first book at least is signed by the author. These really are special books, and I do love to collect them. And obviously the Enchantra is in the beautiful purple colours. It's got the sprayed edges, the foiling on the cover, and again, the stunning artwork inside. I haven't picked these up yet. I've just heard fantastic things about them, so I figured it would be a fantastic way to pick them up and read them, and then I'll let you know what I think about them soon. Another anticipated release of mine for this year, and a must-buy book, is Brimstone by Callie Hart. Now, I've already picked this one up, and as soon as it came in November, I read it immediately, so that review is already there on one of my previous videos. But looking at this one, we got that gorgeous sort of gold. So now we've got the Quicksilver that's got those gorgeous silver sprayed edges, and Brimstone, which has got these, it's almost orangey gold, like copper colours. It's really, really pretty. It's got some gorgeous endwork art in both different artwork in both ends. I think that's Carrion, which is fast becoming one of my favourite characters actually. And then, oh, the fox. Oh my goodness. If you haven't read this one yet, you need to read it. But oh my god. I didn't know why it was a fox on the front cover and on the back of the book. But yeah, may have shed a few tears in this one. Another one I was really excited about is The Last Wish of Bristol Keats. And I managed to pick up a Waterstones special edition that's signed of this one too. So it's got those gorgeous deep emerald sprayed edges when the artwork on it is beautiful. The inside cover has got some really nice artwork as well. And these are two books that make up a duology. I haven't read either of them yet, but I'm definitely going to pick them up and see what they're like, because Mary E. Pearson has written some really good books, and I'm really excited to see what these ones are going to do. Then we've got my Fairy Loot books. So this one is Fallen City by Adrienne Young, and the cover on this one is stunning. So are the sprayed edges. To be fair, the last 6 months for Fairy Loot, I think I've had some of the best books, and a lot of the time lately it's been stuff that's actually been on my anticipated releases, things that are already on my TBR, because for quite a while they weren't things that I would pick up, which maybe is a good thing because I get to see new books. But sometimes there's nothing better than getting a book that you're actually really excited to read and getting a beautiful special edition of that book. Next up, we've got my YA Fairy Loot for November, which was Seven Deadly Thorns by Amber Hamilton. Another stunning edition. Now this one really excited me because it says that Violet Sinclair has hidden shadows and magic her whole life, and discovery means certain death. And when she's forced to be killed by an assassin, and it's either her or him, it gets really exciting. So I'm so excited to pick this one up, because I don't often enjoy a YA book, but this one just sounds so good. And then another really anticipated book of the year, which is the Romantasy Box book for Fairy Loot, was To Cage a Wild Bird by Brooke Fast. Now this one sounds incredible. It's based in a world where you go to prison for basically any crime. And in this one, our main female character decides that she's going to get herself sent to prison to save her younger brother. So she's spent her whole life putting half of these people in that prison. So for her, this is going to be a really dangerous place to go. And she's going to meet hopefully some really cool arch enemies of her own, as long with trying to find a brother in the prison. And I'm so into this. I cannot wait to read it. I cannot wait to see the slow burn tension and all those good feelings from a book. And finally, we've got my birthday gift from my husband this year. Now, it was a big birthday, so apparently that meant he had to get me a really big gift, because I wouldn't have picked these for myself, but he knows how much I desperately wanted them. So he got me the leather-bound editions of The Way of Kings, and oh my goodness, these books are stunning. Brandon Sanderson, full stop, is one of my favourite authors. I've read pretty much the entire Cosmere now. I've got 2 or 3 books left to pick up, and I'm so excited to get to the end of them. The Way of Kings is epic. It's one of my favourite epic fantasy books of all time. It's got the best cast. We start with the first series that focuses on Kaladin and his story, and he's a soldier in a bridge team for an army, and their job is literally just to get bridges out for soldiers. Their job is really just to be shot and killed, and he leads his team, and the character development and the found family and all the different threads that run through these books, because there's lots of different characters. It's just incredible. But these books are on another level. For a start, obviously, you've got the stunning leather with the foiling. We've got those gorgeous gilt edges. And then inside, you get some of the most stunning artwork I've ever seen in any book. I think maybe at some stage I'll have to do just a dedicated video just to these books. And I would really love, now that I've got the first ones, maybe to continue to collect them. I just have to convince myself that I want to spend all that money, because my goodness, they are expensive and they're not something I think I could buy for myself. So that's my end of year book haul, and I can't wait to get stuck into some of the ones that I haven't read yet, and hopefully that you found some new books to get excited about too this year. If there's any that you've read and you've enjoyed, please drop me a comment and let me know what they are. Like the video, and if you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.